Hey guys, welcome to the first podcast for Pragmatik. Now you may be wondering, what exactly is this all about? Well, heard a lot of podcasts, a lot of news reports, a lot of Facebook videos, and one of the things I don't see a lot of is just a positive approach to solving life's problems. So one of the things I wanted to do, and I know I don't think so much of myself that to think you woke up this morning to hear my voice, but I have problems in my life as a pastor, as a business leader, as a person in our community, as a husband, as a father, as a friend. Life's full of challenges, right? And Tuesday I was in a meeting with a lot of our business leaders here in our community. We were discussing how can we better prepare our young people to go out in this world as employees, as citizens, as contributing citizens, as family members. And we were talking about a lot of challenges that we're seeing our young people face today. And we're all aware of these challenges. And I'm not here. One of the things I want you to know is this: our time together is not about bashing, trashing, talking bad about anybody, but being honest about, you know what, hey, here's a challenge. And to solve this challenge, we're going to boil this thing down and make it as simple as we can. And not that a problem is simple, or even that a solution can be simple, but a solution can be a very systematic approach at making the problem better. So all this time together, an hour and a half, talking about everything, just to pretty much realize that it's going to take every one of us to solve this problem. That I can't be a person that points out a problem without participating in the solution. So that's a lot of what I want to spend our time about. Each time we get together, we'll start the show, just a brief hello, and then I still believe. Folks, I still believe. And I hope you do too, and I hope that's why you're listening, that I believe personally in the gospel of Jesus Christ. I believe He's the Redeemer. If you don't believe that, that's fine. You're still my friend. You're still my countryman. That's not what all this is about. It's about, despite our beliefs, okay? Despite our opinions, we can still come together and solve some problems. So again, our times, our conversation, our interviews will be about solutions, not just pointing out the problems. So we'll start with I still believe, and we're going to find some positive things to focus on. In each of our lives, there's positive, there's good things happening, and I'm hearing way too much focus on all the negative, all the fear, all the frustration, all the despair, when I believe there's hope, and you do too. You know, the image of God is in each of us, and we each believe in something so much better than what we're experiencing, right? Let me prove that and tell you why I believe that. Is that in Genesis, man was created in a perfect world, right? Remember that, Genesis? And then man brought sin into the world, and thus the world has fallen. The world is plagued by sin for a time. So within each of us, we know it can be better than this. And the only reason it's not better than this is because you and I are not participating in making it better. Now, perfect, I understand. No, we're not going to achieve that, but better, absolutely. So we're going to talk about how you and I, that we still believe, and then how you and I can make it better. Now, next we're going to keep it simple. So whether it's faith, family, finance, community, drug addiction, whatever the challenges we're facing each week in the Keep It Simple segment, we're going to just bring it down to a few things, real practical, real logical, real solution that you and I can make work. And I'm certainly wouldn't say that all the things we'll discuss will be perfect solutions, but folks, we're going to have to try some things to improve things, right? Where all of us are participating far too much in the problem rather than the solution. And then we're going to close out with what I'm calling the Fast Five, all right? So these are 5 things you need to know as a citizen, as a father, as a husband, as a community member, as a countryman. Just 5 facts. Now, these are facts. They're not opinions. We're not going to do a lot of inserting opinions in this segment. It's just on your drive home, hey, you've got just a few minutes. Hey, because what I hear more than anything is, Eric, I don't want to watch the news. I don't want to read the news. It's just depressing. And I get it, but folks, come on. So I'm going to make this a little bit easier for you, because I think it's imperative that you understand what's going on. So just 5 quick things. Boom, 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 boom. And you know what's going on in the world, or the things that directly affect you. So again, coming back to all our time together will be at realistic solutions to faith, family, culture, and at times, considering it is election season, politics. And again, no matter what my political stance is, that will not affect who I bring on. I love talking to people who don't agree with me. But in that, and one of the things I think certainly we've lost in our culture today is the ability to agree to disagree, right? And I believe in Jesus. I believe Scripture unapologetically. I believe Scripture is a final authority in all matters of faith and practice. I believe it's 100% true. And if you're listening out there and you don't believe that or agree with that, that's okay. I'm not going to email you. You don't email me. All right? So that's just a moot point. It's a waste of time. What we're here to say is, all right, no matter where we're at in our lives, we do share some similarities. There's a lot of things that we have in common. And I think it's time we take those commonalities and use them to improve what we know we can improve instead of using those differences and capitalizing on those. And also, I think we've learned to blame a problem on somebody else, right? It's not the hair salon's fault when you go in and they catch you on video without your mask, all right? That's not somebody else's fault. So again, folks, we got to own this thing, right, to improve this thing. It's yours, it's mine, and as soon we're going to leave it to our kids, and you and I both know we can do a better job with this, okay? But today, I want to leave you with a positive note. I want to thank our school teachers, our school board, our administration, and all the teachers out there and the students who are going to school today in light of the pandemic. If we would have chosen the virtual learning, it would have been a very difficult challenge in all of our lives and our communities to get past, right? From the police babysitting all the week to the parents having to quit work to stay home. I just want to thank our schools for the courage. I want to thank any governors who encourage school. Now, I know there's a risk. I had COVID and my family had COVID. I get it. But folks, at the end of the day, I'm just proud of those that are on the front lines, the doctors and nurses. But my wife started teaching this year. I'm so proud of her. But I just want to thank those that are getting out there, because today, and my wife's told me so many stories already of teacher opportunities she's had, but also opportunities of teachers. Wow, what a ministry. Folks, if you're a teacher, if you serve in our schools in any capacity, thank you. You are certainly more of a hero than any of us will ever be able to recognize and appreciate. So thank you. Folks, we'll see you next time on Pragmatic. Have a great week.